We're back at it in the air seeder, or with the air seeder. I already did a couple of rounds. I got all the kinks worked out, make sure it's all working good. Everything's working good except one thing, and that is the tractor. It does not seem to have enough power today. But I already know the issue. I took the air filter out earlier. I was going to clean it, and it was completely full, not just of dust, but it looked like it had gotten humid in there or something, and it all caked onto the air filter. I cleaned it as best as I could, and it still doesn't quite have enough power. It's struggling today, but I'm just trying to get enough done today where I can easily finish it tomorrow. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna go to town. I'm gonna pick up a new air filter. Hopefully that fixes the issue. If it doesn't, then this tractor just does not have enough power. Last year, or maybe it's just pulling hard, I don't know. Last year I was going 6.5, 7 miles an hour. Now I'm lucky if I can go 5.5. So it's struggling like crazy, and I don't even have it set very deep, but it still looks good behind the air seeder. It's still playing the wheat pretty good. It's just going a lot slower than last year, but well, we'll see. It is what it is, I guess, for now. I'm gonna keep messing with, see if I can figure out other issues if the air filter doesn't fix it, but I'm assuming it will. That's first thing I checked. Kind of assume I checked their fuel filters. We replaced them recently, so I do think it's getting enough fuel flow. No codes are popping up, so in that case we're still good. Well, I'm just about empty on my back tank. My front tank actually has quite a bit in there. You can't see it. I'm probably still about a quarter way full on the front tank. But since the back tank is almost empty, I'll just finish the rest tomorrow. And I just barely talked with my brother over the two-way, and he was saying his air filter was also like that. He was shredding around some corners, and he was shredding all the weeds down from the rain that we were getting. So now we have a bunch of weeds that were growing everywhere very quickly, I might add. But he was mowing, and he looked at his air filter, and his was the same way. He cleaned it the best he could, but his tractor doesn't need much horsepower because he just has a shredder on the back. So, but he asked me if I could just go to town and get him one too. So I'm gonna get 2 air filters tomorrow morning, one for this one and one for that one. They're 2 different kinds. Earlier I tried taking the air filter out of that tractor and putting it in here, but that one has a bigger air filter than this tractor, so couldn't do that, sadly. If the air filter doesn't fix it, I'm gonna take that 370 right there and use that one, because I want to go at least 6.5 to 7. I want to go a little bit faster. I noticed that when I was going a little bit slower, it wasn't flattening out quite as much as I wanted it to on the field. But if the air filter doesn't fix it, that is what I'll do. And as far as the air seeder, so far working good. We do still have the sweeps on there, so it is also pulling harder because of that. Normally we just have the regular shanks on there, and it doesn't pull quite as hard. But I feel like the sweeps work a little bit better. But I guess we'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Let's hope that fixes the issue. Yesterday I was lucky if I could go 5.5, and I can actually now go 6.2. So I do believe that air filter did fix my issue, and then that, and I'm even going uphill. So yep, that fixed my issue. That's just what it was. I don't know how it got to be that way. Maybe it was just some humid air or something, but that filter just had like a layer, like a hard layer of dirt over every single crevice in that filter. So I don't know what caused it. Some type of moisture is for sure. But other than that, now we're rolling. Now we're finally covering some acres. Well, I'm actually gonna have to be careful right now. You probably can't hear it on camera, but my fan is speeding up and slowing down quite frequently. And by that, I believe that fan belt is just about to go out. It's not gonna take long. It's gonna snap, rip, or something. I can hear it. The fan's going crazy. So I think here in a little bit, my brother's coming back down and he's gonna come bring me more seed again, or he has to first hook on the seed tender and go get more seed. I think I'm just going to switch the tractors while I'm at it, just that way I can finish this field. I don't want the tractor to all of a sudden overheat in the middle of the field and me to be stuck there and waiting on a belt first. Switching the tractors is not too hard. It's pretty simple. The hydraulics are all marked, so we know where they're supposed to go. Just gonna quickly swap tractors here and be on my way. That way I can for sure finish this field today. I would say I have maybe 80 acres left, maybe 60 acres left. So only like another 2-3 hours of driving, I should be done here. And we want to turn this pivot on and start watering this wheat. We do not want it to dry out. We want it to stay nice and wet on top. We'll probably just water 3/10 twice back and forth, and so then it'll have a total a little over half an inch watered on it, and we should be good to go. Looks like my brother's just barely pulling up now, and I'm here close to the edge, so I'll meet him over there and he can help me swap tractors real quick. And like 10 minutes later, we're hooked up and ready to go. Huh, that's interesting. I guess there must still be something wrong with that other tractor besides what I fixed there. The air filter helped. It was able to go half a mile an hour faster, but this tractor seems to be doing even better than that one. They're both 370s, and this one seems to be pulling it a whole mile an hour faster than that one. Just barely I was going 7, now it's kind of going up a hill, where that tractor would be going 5, I'm going 6. And as soon as it flattens out a little bit, I bet you it's gonna go back up to 7. So that's interesting. Maybe there is something wrong with that tractor. The radiator looks good. It wasn't getting overheated because of that, besides just the belt. The belt is, or I don't even know if that one, that's probably gonna be the year model where they don't have a belt. They're gonna have that, it's like a clutch, kind of. I fixed one before by myself. It was kind of like 2 little, not seals, but 2 little races kind of that you had to put on there. It was kind of a little complicated. It's probably gonna be that model. I think it was this one that I replaced it on. It's gonna be similar to that one. But yeah, right now, flat ground, going 7. So already this tractor's able to pull it faster than that one. Interesting. Guess we'll have to dive deeper into that one, see if we can actually find an issue or not. If not, this tractor's gonna be the air seeder tractor, and then that one is gonna have to be in front of the buggy. One of these I think might go in front of the buggy. I'm not quite sure yet, but car season is still like another 3 weeks away. Last year we were already digging peanuts at this time, and now it seems like we're going to be for sure 2 weeks later on digging than last year, and then obviously you wait another week after that before you start harvesting peanuts, so still another 3 weeks away. But overall it's a lot later this year than it was last year. just to do the finishing touches on the outside of the field. And I'm using circle track for it. It's actually quite handy. Well, I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. I thought that would look pretty cool. But we're done air seeding for now. My brother's just finishing opening all the tips on the pivot. Looks like that pivot is watering. We're good to go there. I'm gonna take the seed tender that I have hooked onto the back of my truck. Gonna bring that inside the barn, just on the off chance that it does rain. Probably not going to, but we're rather safe than sorry. Would never want water to get in there and have it clog up and mess up a bunch of stuff. But I'm gonna go take a look at that pivot, and I think we're done with it for today. And we're irrigating. All right, that's gonna be it for this video. As always, I do appreciate y'all for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.